Howdy there, Moloduck. Time for more west of Loathing. I gotta pop out my communicator here. All right. Let's get back right back into it. A bolo tie, indeed. Yeah. It's a skull and crossbones bolo tie. Your shirt collar looks a little small on you. Bow. This hat is 100% cowboy, 100% sheriff there, mole wife. Howdy, bloody albatross. Why don't you go hit yourself? Alright, now, I don't remember at all what we were doing. I know we got some of that saltpeter there from Fort Cowardice. And that let us do something in the kitchen here. Oh, that's right. This guy wants me to find a murder pepper now. Somewhere outside of town. Now, the other thing that we ran into was a high viewing point in Fort Cowardice. So, I think we should buy a pair of these disposable binoculars, and we can use them to scout out a new location later. Let's check out the post office just in case we got any new mail, but we don't. Alrighty. Man got a very tiny hat. Why not? These are some disposable binoculars. Want to look at more than one thing through them? Too bad. This lets us discover a new map location. Alrighty. Pony spur whinnies as you approach. Let's saddle up. So, we haven't been to the railroad camp yet either, but I think we should head on over to Fort Cowardice real quick. Find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. Let's see what's inside. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in their coward hidey holes. Got some smelling salts and some military grade whiskey. Alright, we're back in Fort Cowardice. Head on up to this viewing point here. Let's use our binoculars up in the watchtower. See a horse apple big enough to see from here. Discovered the big apple. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch binoculars in a nearby trash can. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Alright, so now we have a new location. Whereabouts is the big apple? Mordog's wearing a bandana. Hey, can't whistle? Ah, hey now, we found there's all sorts of stuff up here north of the railroad. Mordog is a sheriff. It's a sheriff thing. Let's just real quick talk to Alice here. I believe she will remind me of my side quests and the millinery bandits. That pepper the chef in Dirtwater wants. He said it grows just outside of town. Alright, so let's head back there, find that pepper. Thanks for the reminder. That's just what I was looking for. So let's head on over. Wander. What? Oh, I see. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You head to the side of the impact and find a meteor. A meteor, as in meat. Let's pick up the loose... Oh, actually, let's get after it with our pickaxe. Pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks out of the meteor. Wow! 1,432 meat and some stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Oh well. Well, we got some stardust there now. Which is interesting because when we were at the Dave Yard, we needed to... I'm gonna just head on over to the Dave Yard real quick. You spot a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. It's the Silversmith's house. Let's go there now. What? That's not even close. Alright, well, just a second. Let's take a look in here. When we looked at the marching orders, this set of army marching orders from before all the army's marching orders were marched back east just as fast as you lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you downable cowards. Let's read these marching orders. Fort All Dead. Far to the north of Dirtwater. Treacherous territory up there. A fella ought to be careful. Yeah, I can't imagine there's gonna be much can't imagine there's gonna be cooperative for a while yet, bloody. Probably at least another year or two, maybe. And who knows? Maybe by that point they'll have. Hey there, Dread. This is a mighty fine accent. Welcome to the stream. Alright, Fort All Dead. We got ourselves a new location there. The Necromancer's Journal. I mean, you never know. You open your Necromancer Journal and... Oh, this ain't the journal that I was thinking of. Yeah, the whippersnapper needs to grow up and become an environment that can maybe deal with itself a little bit there. That's not the journal I was looking for. I was looking for... the gore-splattered scroll, that's the one. Scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person instead of red chalk richer circle, then sprinkle them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Now, we don't have a glass sphere, I guess. Although this semi-Culverin cannonball, I guess it's not particularly semi-perfect. It's not particularly glass at all. Yeah, this cowboy head's too dang tight. Gotta go for a bit of a less well-positioned wearing. Slept 10 hours, dang. That's some good sleep. Now, oh, hey, your gear. Ah, we can filter by type. That's interesting. Now, interesting in this cannonball. Too small for my tent. Yeah, the other one's a little bit bigger, but it doesn't match our in-game hat as well. The other one's still a little bit too small, though. Yeah, this ain't no glass sphere. I can't imagine the cannonballs are glass sphere. Sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Let's help ourselves. Alright, we got some silver cufflinks and some silver bullet. Wait, what? The workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. Seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise. You can smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. So we can make some needles from our silver bullets, the parent we have, and also we can make some bullets from our cufflinks. I don't know. It seems kind of like we're going to be fighting some werewolves at some point. So I'm going to make some needles first. We get 2 needles out of a bullet. Then we can make 3 bullets. The needles. Diabetic werewolves. The needles are for picking locks. You don't plan on going to any weddings or funerals anytime soon, so you figure it's safe to turn these cufflinks into something more immediately useful. Alright, well, let's leave ourselves with some silver bullets and some needles. It's a button cactus. Yeah. Alright, let's break into the Silversmith's house with one of these needles that we just got. Let's go inside. Oh man, there's. Oh no, that's Alice. Never mind. Oh, a spittoon. Oh yeah. A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon. But it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Yeah, you still need needles for lockpicking. Might actually be a bedpan. Let's investigate it. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan. That would be way worse. Yeah, I mean it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. The best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just skimming past the text? Bedpan. Look, I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you ain't stopping me. Bedpan, shut up! I'm investigating. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan. But it is definitely a spittoon. It's definitely filled with rotten brown spit. Let's fish around in it. Oh, yeah. What is wrong with you? You bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. Makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you're choking in miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? You get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on an old, corroded old penny. Just tell me what I found already. Found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. I sure am. Maybe I will, so there. A revolting brooch. And there it is, it's equipped already. This brooch would be much smaller if it weren't for the thick layer of tarnish and dry tobacco spit. +2 muscle, +2 mysticality, +2 moxie. Yeah, I see. Moxie determines how much damage your pistol attacks do and how much damage you take when you get shot by enemies. For example, if a ranged attack against a goblin would normally do 3 damage, but your moxie is 1 higher than the goblin, attack will do 4 damage instead. I see, so there's a bit of a difference modifier there as well. In terms of damage, that just goes directly into damage. That's neat. Mysticality, I imagine, is the same thing with spells. Yeah. And muscle is for basic attacks. Just basic punching attacks. Alright. Look at all these good things we got from spittoons. This revolting brooch, this filthy porcelain cow that gives us attack damage, this nasty ring. Spittoons are great. They're gold mines. Twin bed. The Silversmith must be a bachelor. Or a half-witted guy with a half-witted spouse. This bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. Hey, Jorgen. Just checking in for you, mosey on over to the hay. Well, you mosey on in here, say howdy. And then whenever you're ready, feel free to head on out and set up camp in your haystack. Something like that. That's something western. Let's search for secrets since we got 10 moxie. Tucked behind one of the books, we find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The Silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. The Silver Plater. Alright. Shelf looks pretty picked over. Let's search it. Find a couple things. Instant grits and some plum pudding. Excellent. There's a safe here. We don't have safe cracking. We definitely don't have safe cracking 3. There's a new note on the shelf. Safe. Reading, I forgot the darn combination of this confounded thing. You can open it. You're welcome to what's in it. Looks like a tricky one. Alright. Well, I think we pretty much got everything we can out here. Howdy there, Pony Spur. Now, if we head on back down to Dirtwater, that was where we planned to go anyway. Ran across one of those safes once. Catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source. Oh, well, there we go. A vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that fella at the jewel was looking for. Let's grab it. Finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Alright, we got ourselves a southeast western murder pepper. Hot. Yeah, it's a safe crack, and it's not going to kill you right away. Now, let's take that to the chef in here. Stoner Squid's... No, that ain't Stoner Squid's thieving cousin. That's Stoner Squid's friendly cousin. Did you find me a murder pepper? Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it for myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Alright, let's go to the post office. Woohoo! Dirtwater post office. Find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef of the jewel. Let's open it up. Open the box and torn junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. Alright, back to the chef. Now let's have a look at that and see if it's any good. Alright. Even though you're holding it and you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. Take this back to the chef. Sure, he'll appreciate that. Hey, got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This'll work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my friend Dave J stole it from me. And then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Well, okay. Could a saute knife cut pizza? I imagine it could. Wouldn't be a very good... Wouldn't do a very good job. Now, we've been to the Dave yard, but I guess we're heading back. Saddle up, head to the Dave yard. That's where Dave J's gonna be buried. Out in the middle of the desert, an abandoned minecart. Alright, we already encountered this, I thought. Well, check it out. Unrefined meat nugget. Nice. And we got our mind-splaining bonus. Because we're interacting with a minecart. That upped our grit, which is another 50 maximum HP and 2 stomach capacity. That's pretty good, I guess. Extra pain tolerance too, apparently. Nice. Alright, we're looking for Dave J. We already dug up that grave over there with the boots and not pants one. Down to a theater. Here we go, Dave J. Let's dig up that grave. Dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Let's reach inside. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding? No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Let's keep digging. Finally managed to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. It's Dave's secret sauce recipe. Alright, let's leave. Pudding and motor oil. Never heard of anything as tasty as that. Let's just double check in here just in case I missed, perform the ritual. According to that gross scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere. Don't find any glass spheres. Oh, well. Yeah. As a thought. Yeah, for a good jerk sauce recipe, I'd go digging through some motor oil and pudding. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Maybe they were just out of matches. Let's take the dynamite anyway. Your lack of follow through is your gain. We got 2 more dynamite. Alright, let's take this recipe. There with Jaxper. Walking down the street. Take this into the kitchen. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. Fell in the slop, but it's still good. It's a sloppy top hat. Nice. All in a day's work. How does this compare to our black hat? This is +1 armor. Not inherently bad, it's just a common style choice for bad guys. This is +3 moxie. +1 armor versus +3 moxie. +3 moxie is pretty good considering, you know, we gotta, that'll do some more damage. Y'all ready for this? It's a hat with a hat on top. A top hat, you might say. All right. I don't have a top hat just kicking around right now. These guys are fighting. I don't think there's anything good in my... Let's insult ourselves. We can't insult ourselves again. Now, let's leave her alone for a second. Let's talk to our partner. Just find out what side quests we got kicking around. The Milliner Bandits. We got Dirtwater in case anyone needs any help. Tamkin Gang. That's it. Alright, let's head on up north to the Tamkin Gang, the millinery. Now, I guess we could go to the railroad camp just as a on the way kind of thing. Tamkin Gang is there. There's the old millinery. Gone acquired some chocolate covered licorice chili candies. That sounds delicious. You reckon he done made a mistake? The old rye trap felt like beans on a bonfire. What for eating just the one? Now you done not made any mistake. Gotta keep on eating that. That sounds delicious. Absolutely delicious. Alright, let's head on up to this railroad camp. Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. Alright, more dynamite for us. I'm not gonna complain. Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. It's a partner. Mommy, why ain't the train moving? I'm sure the train will start moving shortly. Now there is a railroad track complaining something. Now here's a man asleep. Should we get out and ask him what's wrong? I'm sure the train will start moving soon. Ah, well that's no good. You approach the beleaguered looking man with tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the feller over there in the white hat's the foreman. Points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not... Alright, yeah, I'll take some of them chocolate-covered licorice chili candies. Now, are they actual chili peppers covered in licorice and chocolate? Or is it licorice with chili-flavored chocolate on top? Well, I'd say the paper-backed idiot over there in the observed white hat is the fella you're looking for. Alrighty, well. Talking to this man asleep. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Let's ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal that runs the store down south of here. named Button Willow. Button Willow McSomething. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. Alright, there's Button Willow McKittrick's store. Thanks. Don't mention it. I'm gonna mention it. No, really, thanks a lot. Sure, don't mention it. Mention it again. I mean it. I really appreciate you telling me where that store is. Blessed from the habanero honcho. Man, really, it's no trouble at all. Don't mention it. I mean it. I'm still mentioning it, man. I've run out of ways to thank you, but I really do want you to know that I'm very grateful for your help. His face starts to turn red. Do not mention it. He looks about ready to punch you if you don't knock it off. Okay, I'm not gonna mention it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. Also lewd. Yow. Man, look at this guy. He looks not happy. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Well, that's just fine and dandy. I know, he deserves thanks. I kept on mentioning it. But he didn't want it. Now, there's a penis in there. That's a penis. You see it? There's a penis right in front of my face. There's the shaft. And there's the head right there. Alright. I guess I'm the boss now. The man looks you up and down. Well now, I suppose it can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. Alright, what's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. Surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months that'd take. I would put that top pass on the penis, if I could. Not, Jorgen. May your dreams be filled with cattle, and the rustling be good. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. You just keep that much on hand for emergencies such as this, but a pack of goblins stall it. Sneaky little varmints. Well, alright. I'll get it back for you. Reverse howdy. Good, glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafsson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and hone your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay on your hands on it'd be fine, so long as there's enough of it. Alright, I'll look into it. How much do we need? I look finding a year's supply of dynamite. How much is a year's supply? Where's Gustafsson Gulch is over there. There's Buttonwheel's store. But I'm gonna head on up. We're gonna clear out the old millinery and then deal with the Tamkin Gang. I think that's our best bet. Let's head on up here. Catch sight of the towers of an old mission nestled among the pines. It's the rescue mission. Let's keep going where I'm going. Alright. Hats. See what's inside the hats. You walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around in big piles of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! Bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you have to wrangle them individually. That's fine. Hat room 1, hat room 2, hat room 3, hat room 4, hat room 5. Office. These hats look like they're more comfortable to sit on than to wear. This was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain. They're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. People who worked here must have hated it. What song do you want to set the dial to? The Yellow Rose of public domain? My old public domain home? Public domain Joe? Or don't change that dial. Let's not change the dial for now. These crates are full to the top with brims. You could say they're brimming with brims. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. Now, there's one hat in here that's different. This where they're hiding? J'accuse. I'm gonna say it's probably this one here. Oh no. Oh, we got him. Here's the guy you caught. Alright, let's turn on some of that public domain music. More ducks, just Yellow Rose. Change the song on the piano. Ugh. Alright, let's head on into Hat Room 2. The old millinery. There's some dance. You don't know much about hat making, but you know this doesn't make any sense. Crappy chapeau. And some shoddy hats. Now, how do we determine which one of these? Did I just see one of them move? Also, maybe this one might depend on what music's playing. Because these all look the same to me. You thought this one moved? Yeah, okay, yeah, it just moved again. You're right. It definitely moved again. I thought I saw it move. I wasn't certain, but I think this is the one. There we go. Let's check out Hat Room 3. Liners. Given the quality of the liners around here, you don't need multiple. The one-liners, that is. Now, unless it's the same gimmick in this room, which I kind of doubt. Middle top? Are you a dirty cheater? I didn't see anything move yet. Looks exactly like the rest. Oh, the hat is not as dented. You're right. It is a little bit different. Hat Room 3, or 4 rather. Squad cheese. And these are parts for some weird kind of hat you'd never wear. I can hear some snoring. Well, I guess it's that one. J'accuse. I'm gonna shoot all these here fellas once we got them all out here, if I can. Oh, maybe if I was to not find them, if I was to accuse the wrong one, maybe I'd be able to kill them, engage them in combat. Some brim. More brims. Brims, brims, brims. Even more brims. There's some sort of weird noise here. I'm gonna change. Actually, I'm gonna go into the. All right, lockpicking plus a needle. Let's lock this door. Unlock this door even. The remaining bandits are corny if going there now. Better take care of them first. I'm thinking the same thing, Mola Rife, that we gotta change the music. Let's listen to Public Domain Joe. Change the song on the piano. Is that whistling you here? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Public Domain Joe? Well, that's Public Domain Joe right there. Alright, we got all them bandits. You found all 5 of the bandits. We can deal with them. Let's check out that office first, though. Several years worth of hat magazines. Hat Trend, Hat and Head, Hats Today, that kind of thing. Guy sat here, wore a lot of hats. He made even more. There's a safe. It's a safe, slightly larger than a large cowboy hat. Well, maybe one of them will give me the combo. I doubt it, but maybe. Let's deal with them. What do you want to do with these guys? Let's shoot them, because we're ruthless. Shoot nice, neat circles through all the bandits' hats. That gives you something to aim for when you execute them. We got 5 black hats with holes in them. Justice is served. Alright, howdy there, Pony Spur. Let's head on up to the Tamkin Gang as well. Deal with them. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally, I'm Ass. What's your line? Trading, I wander all around these lands. Just like it says on the label. And I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Well, yeah, let's see them. Yeah, it's our partner. Oh, if I could wear all 5 hats, that'd be amazing. But I'm assuming I'm going to be turning that into the jail in town. Is by way of proving that I'd dealt with the millionaire gang. Now we got a bar of soap. If only we could have gotten that earlier. Where this comes from, they call it soap. Fungicide bomb. Now the goblins were down in Gustavson Gulch there, so we maybe should buy some fungicide bombs. Another lock. I wonder if we can head back to whatever that other place was. Bourne Springs. I'm gonna pick that up too. Maybe it's bar soap. Why not? I don't think we got a capacity here. Buy some needles. This pickaxe too. Work boots. Change the music wouldn't have worked on Cat Whistle. Well, that's true. No, that was Topeka. Can't whistle, so you wouldn't have been whistling along to the music. Lucky Marigold goes on our lapel. Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie. Know what you're thinking. Not so lucky for the Marigold. But actually, Marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive of good or bad luck. Now, if we look at our revolting brooch, oh, that's even better. So, no point dealing with that. This is proof that you dealt with the millionaire gang, and also that you're devoid of compassion. Now, +1 maximum AP and +1 armor. Do we have any boots? I assume we got some boots, brown boots. Oh, all right. And these work boots are better than our black boots or whatever. Brown boots. Alright. Alright. Toasty. Howdy there, Pony Spur. Found an abandoned crate with Fort Aldad stenciled on the side. Maybe the shippers decided with wasn't worth the effort, considering. Let's open it up with our crowbar. Pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. Can't let taxpayer-funded material go to waste after all. We got some incendiary bullets and a full canteen. Puts out fires. Very old water in a very old canteen. Drinking it would probably give you tetanus, which was discovered very recently. Alright. Sir, yes sir. Back on the road. Partner. No entry. We are real close to 600 subs. It's kind of scary, because yesterday, as I posted on Twitter earlier, or 600 followers, yeah, 600 subs would be pretty amazing. 600 followers. Yesterday we got 14 followers. That's enough. We got that many. If we got that many today, we'd be up to 600. No entry into the bar. Real jail. A guy shouts, "Visiting hours are over," and runs over to stop you. Non-fake horse sales. Eek. Guy shouts, "The hostler's on vacation." Something, something. No service. No hostler. No horse shows. No horseshoes. No service. Best move along. The horsemen backwards? I don't think they were. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Guy shouts, "That place is condemned. It's not safe to go there." Sandwiches are terrible anyway. Get away from me. Town hall for an actual town. Bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. Let him go. Alright, well. What's the deal here? Did you look near the hostlers? I'll look there. Now, I imagine we gotta get these people into the right positions or something here. Look near the jail? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. Think that guy in the black hat with the white stripe is a bad guy? Maybe. No entry. Seriously. There are like a million ghosts in there. What happens if we head on over this way? There's an outhouse. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Let's leave through the back door. Alright, we're on the back side of the Tamkin Gang's hideout. Well, that ain't a real... Oh, man. Oh, I see. We gotta get the gang in front of... There's a hefty load here. It's back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood like a theatrical set. The ropes that are holding this thing up don't look very strong. You can knock it over pretty easily, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. Alright, well, I imagine if we disconnect this hefty load, that would simply knock them out. Whereas TNT, that'd kill them. Also, I like that the music is reversed here. I just realized. That's a clever little touch. We're in the upside down. Alright, so we want them all in front of the genuine TNT and sandwiches. It certainly does have genuine TNT. Get away from me. Alright, now we tell this guy to go check out the sandwich shop. Good idea, I'll look there. Oh, except you gotta get this lady in the same place at the same time. There we go. Well, not quite. Gotta be real careful. Yeah, it looks like we're not moving that guy, so we just gotta be real careful here. There we go, leave me alone. Yep, still not moving him. There we go. Got all three of our victims in front of the our gang in front of the TNT shop. Head on through to the back. This will kill 3 jailbirds with 1 barrel? Let's do it. Press the plunger. Boom. Oh, we can't head on through. I'm always a bad guy. It's true. I'm going for a ruthless run here. Oh, man. Just a pile of bones. The blasted remains of the Tamkin Gang. Let's scoop them up. Got an item. Remains of the Tamkin Gang. Yep. Alright, that's the Tamkin Gang dealt with. That was a good puzzle. And we got to murder some people. So, it's all in good fun. Howdy there, Pony Spur. There's the silver plater. Now let's head on back down to down to Dirt. Actually, let's head on down to Button Willis' store here. Now those horseshoes are the right direction, yeah. Hear a rustling sound, traced to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably it's a gulch goblin rustler. I always kind of assumed that referred to a different kind of sort of rustling though. Looks up at you, and makes some angry sounding goblin noises. Well, not at that shop, I guess. Not anymore. Alright. We can either jump down and fight this goblin. We can ride away, or we can hornswoggle it and scam some food off of it. Hey, quick! There's a cougar coming. We have to distract it. Do you have any food to throw at it? Hurry! We got a goblin sandwich. Nice. Store. I should have fought it, because that's just the kind of man that I am. Wait. Oh, this is the store. That's right. I was thinking this wasn't dirt water. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel's full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Shelves laden with various goods. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Let's take a look. Wow, you've got some good stuff. A length of rope. If you need to tie something to something else and you don't think string or twine or cord or jute is up to the task, you'll need some of this. Let's buy it, just in case. Can of oil? Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. Well, might as well buy it. Seems like she's got lots of cheap tequila, whiskey, and wine. Desert eating and drinking. Ah, foraging. That's something that would come in handy. Oh, we're actually kind of running low on money here. Hammer. But I think that's probably a worthwhile thing to have. I guess we could sell some of our equipment. Let's buy this foraging book. Sell these brown boots for 30. I believe we'll, yeah, you have this item equipped. Interesting that it shows things that you got equipped. Oh man, we could put this coal snake skin on our hat to add 3 moxie. I didn't realize that. But we can sell this deputy pistol for sure. We got 11 dynamite. That's pretty good. Fancy knife. We don't have that equipped. Is our saber better than this? 7 to 9? No, it's not. Why do we not have this fancy knife equipped? Floppy derby's garbage. Let's sell that. Gold teeth. I imagine we can get more than 15 meat out of something like that. Handful of loose tooth. Perhaps you could sell them to a dental student. Maybe. We certainly don't have any need for 5 meat that much. Some grits. Nasty ring. We got that equipped. It's true, I haven't left one, but hey, who does anyway? Got ourselves a shovel. Got the sloppy top hat equipped. I'm gonna find meat nugget. Just sell it, says, so I imagine that means it's worth just selling. Work boots, we got them equipped. It's only worth 5, but the other thing here is the modern snake oiler. Probably buy that while we're here. Alright, let's look at this inventory. Read the Desert Ink Eating and Drinking book. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. The best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. Read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got foraging. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeezed the book in book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Aw. Alright, we'll read this modern snake oiler book. Fold out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Expert Poisoner, a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. Shooting Annie. Let's fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. This tips and tricks for moving real quickly. Gives quick on the draw. Skill that increases your speed. Expert Poisoner seems pretty good. Bonus poison is always good. Fortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Shooting Annie is a pretty good name for a skill. Expert Poisoner seems just overall useful, though. Alright, let's get on Pony Spur and we're heading back to Dirtwater. Pony Spurs notice a camp of bandits before you do and dives behind a large creosote bush before they spot you. Rob them as they would rob unto you? Vigilante them in cold blood? Let's vigilante them into cold blood. That's right, into cold blood. We're gonna vigilante them so hard they're just gonna be blood and it's gonna cool off real quick. Creep up behind the bandits and pummel, shoot, and or magic them to death before they even get a chance to react. Got 72 mate. Heck yeah. Alright, let's head to the jail. Hello again, what's up? Let's give her the sticky black goo. Okay, 3 piles of sticky black goo. Gross, what's this for? That's the Tamkin Gang. What the heck did you do to them? Don't ask. Okay, well, here's your reward. Next time, please bring back some less disgusting evidence, please. That's 1,000 meat, so I guess we're not in the hole so much now. We leveled up, and our mysticality went up, thanks to bundle. We also got 5 hats. 5 black hats with bullet holes in them. The black hat bandits, I presume. That's right. I guess where they're going, they won't need hats. Here's your reward, another 1,500 meat, and some moxie. Alright, one more quest here, and then maybe we can become the sheriff. A 5th wanted poster. Poster says wanted the Gherkin brothers for kidnapping, Brian and kidnapping victims. Getting tempted to sell a human flesh for consumption. Not in the hole. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Interesting. Can't let those dastardly criminals escape justice. Wouldn't be kosher. Let's go investigate. Mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing these guys down won't get you into real, you know. Alright. Too bad there ain't the remains of my victims in these cells. I mean, the criminals I brought to justice. No mail for me. Alright. No, I'm sure if it's a factory, it's not for making them the old-fashioned way. There goes Jackspur, angrily storming through town. Let's saddle up. Alright, where's the pickle factory? Where is the pickle factory? Wow, it's way up north. To your delight, you see the silhouette of a big circus tent towering over the pines. Circus, let's not go there. Hagen United Pickle Factory, aka Haunted Pickle Factory. It's closed. What's over here? Gretchen Vlass. She was very terrible. Patch pepperoni mold growing out of this grave. We'd harvest it if we had foraging too. As spooky as this factory is, the woods beyond it are even spookier. You should probably take your chances here. Feel a sudden electric jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ouch. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Miss Vlass is gonna be so mad, she might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally, probably. Quick, get suited up. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green overalls. Miss Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again? You better stop taking this job for granted. Think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work, you're on pickle hopper duty. Well, I guess that's why that last jail cell was all ghostly. We're dealing with some ghosts in the haunted pickle factory. Let's start our shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. keeping the hoppers filled to keep constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint. Because you have to manage the cuke shunts to keep the levels equal. To get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you get. Damn it, damn it, damn it! At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. Cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlass stares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You get over to the salt tank now. Oh God. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. Brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably gonna be salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, idiot. Please let me out of here. Get another 180-second break before third shift. Spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you heard a rumor they're considering it. Alright, break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh no, please, let me out, please. Spat right on my spit guard. Alright, night there, bloody. Dream of the cows. Hope they don't come home. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. Stings in here. You tried to work with your eyes closed, but Miss Blast screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out. Please, let me out. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out. Let me out. The gas finally snap out of the horrible hallucination. Now, chat's updating on screen. It's just, not much going on in chat. That's all. Finally snap out of that horrible hallucination or possession or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Alright, we're going to enter the pickle factory, but I'm going to scroll up because I feel like some of these numbers are kind of important here. Alright, pickle hopper duty. Gotta keep the cuke shunts levels equal. Hey, howdy there, candy gambler. Skip 2 of your lines. When? I didn't. Maybe 2 of your lines just didn't appear because everything that I see is the same as what's on chat. Everything that I see in chat is on chat, so I think 2 of your lines got eaten by Twitch. Alright, so cuke shunts equal. Salt tank at 976. 976 and 190. 976, 190. Nine seven six. Nine 7 6. Approach the ghost. Salt, salt, salt. Gotta salt the salt. Salt. Yeah, I don't see those chat lines there. So maybe Twitch chat's having some issues. Y'all right there, partner? Salt. Jeez, okay, salt, calm down. Well, the salt's okay now. Salt is correct. It's finally done. Thank you. Salt crusted skull. Rest in peace. All right. Let's check the vinegar because it's 190. Approach the ghost. It's not right. It's not right. Y'all right there, partner? All wrong. The temperature. It's not right. It's all wrong. Not right at all. All right then. Do you? All wrong. Ah. Leave him to his misery. I could fight him, but bin of coal with shovel in it. Let's take that shovel. Let's add some coal. It's got one shovel full. It says it's 93. We need it at 190. Oh shit, this is gonna be tricky. I see, this will probably let us. Some steam is released. Let's turn it on again. Alright, that's Steel 70. Ah, I see. We've got to pump it. Coal burns away and the vinegar heats up by 23 degrees. Nah. I see. Okay. So, 1 heats it up by 2. You need 190. So I guess just get it up close there. $187. Ah, shit. 182. Damn it. There we go. No, shit, too much. 172. That's 15. Damn it. 167. It's not a linear amount that increases. There we go. There we go, 190. Approach the coast. The vinegar is 190 degrees. It's finally done, thank you. Got some vinegar-soaked bones. Alright. Unfortunately, I think we're not doing the ruthless option here, but alas. It says factory activation lever. Let's not pull it. Our cukes are likely not... Yeah, our cuke shunts are not equal. Warning. Y'all right there, partner? Can't sleep. Guys. Warning. Cuke shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Now I see. So when we pull one of them, it pulls the other two towards each other. Is that level? Point to 12, point to 10, point to 11. Not quite. Oops, shit. 10, 14, 9. Hey there, Mizu. Now, I'm wearing two hats because we got ourselves a top hat on in game. So you see what I did is I took one hat and I put another hat on top. Therefore making it myself top hat. This is the top hat right here. This one. This is the bottom hat. The lower hat even. Right, 10, 14, 9. Let's pull this one. That's 12. That's 13. That's 8. 14, 12, 7. Wait, that's not logic. Shit, what? 11, 13, 9. 11, 12, 10. Perfect! It should be at 13, 11, what? 9. God damn it. $11, 10, 12, 12, 11, 10, 12, 11, 10. If I pull this one, and it's at 12, 11, 10. $12, 10, 11. $12, 10, 22, 23. Or no, 33. Right. So we need 11 in each. We essentially need to take one out of... We need each of these. We need this guy to be a 9. And this one... to be at 12. Two of them to be equal, basically. Two of them to be 12. And one of them to be 10. 13, 12, 14, 7, 12, 11, 12, 10. God damn. My commitment to excellence in broadcasting is certainly admirable. Well, shucks. Thank you, Candy Gambler. Now, what if I totally unbalanced the cubes? I can't quite. 23, 6, 4. Alright, now we can equal this out. 15, 17. Oh, wait, 17, 1, 15. Alright. 16, 1, 16. Alright. We're at 9, 12, 12. Perfect. 11, 11, 11. Approach the ghost. It's alright. I took care of the cucumbers. Ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground. Pile of bones and cucumbers. Rest in peace, poor guy. Alright. So our cukes are equal. Our salt's level. And our vinegar's boiling. Let's activate the factory. Pull the lever and there's deafening roar as the old machinery springs to life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. Got 3 ghost pickles. Huh, all that work for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. Alright, see you, Candy Gambler. Enjoy your meal. Trash smells like. Different type of pickles. Half sour pickles. You don't even know what those are. Cornichons. Feels like the least western part of this. Alright. This door just leads to an old, empty, dusty room. Huh, you could have sworn there was vinegar tank boiler in there. Why'd you make something like that up? Okay. Big tank full of pickle brine and a ghost? Oh well. Bunch of cucumber storage tubs. Not anymore. Alright, well, I guess that's the pickle factory dealt with. It's a partner. Bandits tried to hole up in the old abandoned pickle factory. Woof, that's them done for. What do you mean? This place is haunted to the gills. Heard about it while I was asking around about that necromancer. Doesn't seem to be related, but it's apparently very, very dangerous. Yikes. Alrighty then. Let's head on back to town that we got them ghost pickles. Find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stencil letters on the side read property of Fort All Dead Library. Let's dig through the bags. Get the issue of Modern Snake Oiler. Nice. Let's continue on. Read that issue of Snake Oiler, the Snark Oiler book. Debilitating toxins, where are they now? bad medicine. Doesn't seem like a very good skill, but I guess reducing target's moxie means we ultimately gives us more damage. Quick draw increases our speed. Maybe we should try shooting Annie, just so we have the option. Fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. Learn shooting Annie. Read the essay and really take its lessons to heart. Fire wildly into the air until it feels like second nature. Unfortunately, it looks like several stray shots hit the magazine. It's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Oh. Alright. We're going to the jail. Hope they just put those pickles in there. Give her the pickle factory remains. What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. 1,500 meat, 66 experience, which increased our gumption. Looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. Well, that's too bad. I didn't get the ruthless ending for that, but we'll get to see some pickles in this jail cell, I hope. Oh, no. Gherkin brothers cell. Alright, well, let's talk to the lady there and see if she'll let us be sheriff. Hey there, killer. How'd you know my middle name? Lucky guess? Anyway, I'm afraid you worked yourself right out of a job. I don't have any new bounties for you. Well, maybe I can find some further west. Hopefully much further, because we don't want any more bandit trouble near here. Ha ha. Ha ha. You mean you don't want me for sheriff? Howdy, killer. Well, that's too bad. Doug grins as he approaches the counter. I don't want your hot dogs. Changed my mind. Alright, partner. What? Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, it was while we were here. Shoots you a wink. Nice. Think we should do next? Or am I forgetting about anything? Poking around Dirtwater, seeing if anybody needs our help. I think we're good on that front. Much obliged. I thought we talked to everyone, but maybe not. Let's see what main quests we got. Mr. Smee at the rail camp said they needed a bunch of dynamite to clear the path through the tracks. What about all that TNT back at your house? Nothing doing. That's mine. Well, got any better ideas? Maybe we can get it back from the goblins that stole it. Gustavson Gulch, I think he said. Alright, let's head to Gustavson Gulch. And then I guess we can kind of head up here as well and investigate some of these other places. Find a safe on the side of the trail. Ironic, you think to yourself, that it's in such an unsafe location. Hop down from Pony Spur to find that the safe is locked in addition to being closed. But you could tell it was from horseback. Unfortunately, we don't have safe cracking, so I guess we gotta leave it be. Alright, here we are at Gustavson Gulch. Now that's a dapper looking goblin. Fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello. Being a mayor. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now going away, please. Goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Let's talk to him in goblin tongue. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins being very private. Let's trick him into leaving. Hey though, outside the gorge I was seeing a thing you liking a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you liking a lot? Pies? There are pies all over out there being. This seeming dubious, but would neglectful being to not checking it out. The mayor takes a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Cool. Alright, into the gulch we go. Sign says nothing interesting in goblin. Hear quiet rustling, as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Let's go and beat the straw out of it. I got the jump on him. It's a trigger-happy gulch goblin. 46 health. Wow. Now, if we were to whip this man, do 10 damage and apply 2 poison. So let's whip him first. Now, I assume that 6 over his head is indicative of how many rounds of poison he's got left. I guess this bone saw is just for skeletons. 7 damage from Alice here with the shotgun. Oh no, that's 6 poison damage there from our... each poison's gonna do 3 damage, I guess. Yeah, Stupid Walk is pretty great there, Candy Gambler. I brought a knife. I also got myself a gun, but also I brought myself a snake. Bang! Alright. Finish this man off. Made that trigger happy goblin trigger sad instead. Leveled up and got some muscle. Dig through the crates the goblin's rummaging through, but there's nothing interesting in any of them. Rats. Now, I guess that's what that sign said. Sign says library and goblin. You listen at the door. It's quiet inside. Well, it is a library. Let's go inside. Shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated numbers, how to beard noise, Alice going into a seeing glass. Now, very complicated numbers could potentially be about safe cracking. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it. Probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Brother would probably love it. Let's check out How to Bird Noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds makes. Probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate Great Crested Grebe impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Alice going to a seeing glass. This popular children's novel is being translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still pretty much reads the same. Oh, it brillig being and tove to slithen did in a way gyring and also gimballing. Well, that's all them books. Let's leave and just read the sign first. Delicatessen, nice. I'm going in. Check out the inside. Looks like the door's locked, but we can pick it. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen. Help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches. Probably. 3 goblin sandwiches. Nice. Storage. Definitely going in there. Check it out. Filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in goblin. Let's look in a random drawer. Got a gulch goblin lollipop. Stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. Let's keep looking in a more random drawer. Got another sandwich. Even a randomer drawer. Got some goblin trousers. Rolled up pair of terrible pants. How do these compare to our black denim pants? -2 moxie plus 3 armor. So it's a little bit better in terms of armor, but negative to moxie is gonna be real bad. Now, also, you got this fancy knife that's definitely better than this cavalry saber, and it adds this moxie, so might as well equip that. Much better than our cavalry saber. What's this? Red heron storage. I want some fish, so let's head on in. There are a couple goblins rustling around in there. Sounds like they're doing something real important. Let's interrupt them. We got the jump on them this time. They're fish wizards. They got about 40 health each. I'm gonna whip this man. Oh, that's a deploy snake, sorry. Snake whip this guy. Whip this other man. Oh, I can't whip the other man also. That was only 1 action point. I'm not sure why that ended my turn. Gulch Goblin Fish Wizard jump on the special attack against Ass Masterson. Alright. I guess with... that's right. I should be using my strong medicine. It explicitly says it will not end your turn, though. 28 to 29 damage. Jeez. Might as well finish this guy off. Alright. Get ready to eat it, mister. Alright. You gave those fishmonger goblins what for? Moxie leveled up. Look around the building, but it turns to be just filled with rotten fish. Drats. I guess it was a red herring. Alright, mayor's house. Theater. Let's check out the mayor's house. He's gone out of town, so. Contains a bed and a desk. Let's investigate the bed. Made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. Let's read the important secrets. Learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 of the storage hut. Now, we already passed the storage hut? Right? This is the theater. Red herring storage. We already cleared out this useless building. Oh yeah, I'm still mad about that. Yeah, there's the storage. Let's check it out again. Look in drawer 69105. Got the Gustafsson Gulch treasure cave key. Nice. Now at the mayor's house. Check out the theater. The theater, even. Press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in Goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading backstage entrance, here it being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Let's head backstage. Sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a Goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffer crazy things than arrows? Or fighting so many bad things just for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey. Dreaming maybe? But oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Watch it for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with himself is pretty entertaining. You got Deadeye. You're a crack shot. You can bullseye at 300 paces. You can shoot a fish in a barrel, even if the fish is real small and the barrel's real big. Plus 7 pistol attack damage. That's nice. Sign says cafe in Goblin. What part of that is accurate, Can't Whistle? I didn't quite catch when that was... what that might have been referring to. You listen at the door, but don't hear anything. I've already forgotten what this building is. Cafe, that's right. Look like the door is locked. Let's pick it. Let's head inside the cafe. Enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from the leavings and various dirty cups and sinks. Stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. See a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Gene's supposed to be working this shift. Oh, Goblin Tongue Hamlet? Yeah, it's a tale for the ages. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. Got some of that there coffee. Guard barracks. Exterminate them with a fungicide bomb. I'm curious. Let's exterminate them. Open the door crack and toss the bomb in. A few minutes later, after the fumes settle, you enter the shack and survey the carnage. It's a very profitable garbage. 3 whole goblins worth of carnage. Got the Gustafsson Gulch treasure cave key, which we already had, but maybe we need 2. And 66 meat. Treasure cave. This door to remaining locked at all times in Goblin. Well, let's quickly forest this beer barrel cactus. Buggy cactus beer. Alright, let's head inside. Oh, there's some goblins in here. Goblins paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you, but you're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing on in. Let's spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. What thinking about how Goratio is only surviving 1 at the end? Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, how bland. Ah yeah, no, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out of the cave with their hands over their ears. Nice. Goblin guards whittling up a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Now, we can try our weird call skills. I guess if we're exploring all these houses, we are being able to pass these guys on our own. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your Great Crested Grebe impression. Oh, gasp. A Great Crested Grebe? Wow. Guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform, runs out of the cave. Leveled up and got some muscle. Yay. Unlike the other two guards, this one's being very attentive. Seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. Let's remind him about his cafe shift. Hey, Gene, you suppose I'm working at a cafe today? You forgetting? Oh, wow. Oh, no. These ornery goblins are always messing up. Goblin quickly takes off the guard uniform, puts on a cafe uniform, races out of the cave. Yay. Alright, let's take this treasure then. 1,268 meat. Your supply of dynamite. Goblin engagement ring and goblin tiara. Ah, we don't have a needle to pick this last chest. Kind of glad that I got this one though. Goblin tiara's gotta be pretty good. Goblin engagement ring. +5 spell damage, -3 pistol attack. That's no good for my character. This hat's got 2 stacked up here. It's not clear that I'm wearing 2. Let's go check out the cafe now that Gene's back. You enter the cafe where Gene's begrudgingly working the counter. Alright, we could buy more, but we're not gonna. I'd like to get another lockpick to head in and get that, or a needle rather, get that last, where the hell was that silver worker shop? Silversmith's house. Get that last chest open. So they make some needles. Alright. Head back up to Gustafsson Gulch. Before you can react to sudden howling, a ghost train surges over a hill and roars past, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it and barely avoid colliding with you by pulling back hard on their reins. Train vanishes in the distance when the robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. Well, let's attack them after suplexing the train. Let's drink this strong medicine. I guess I didn't even need to. Well, I guess not this round, but next round I can do a shooting nanny. Usable once per fight. This will instantly kill one of these guys. So let's just shoot this man. Oh, I could use my... Well, I guess we'll... I don't even have enough action points to do this. Never mind. I guess I'll shoot this person. Then I'll have Alice try out this. Oh, that'll instantly destroy a skeleton. Now that's nice. Bone saw. Doc Alice saws the skeletal train robber to pieces. You defeat the skeletal train robbers. I mean the ghost train robbers. I mean the skeletal ghost train robbers. I mean, we got some skull chips. We got some loose teeth. Got a gold tooth. Nice job. Those skeletons deserved it. Mr. Skelly, man, he was just asking to be cut up, handed off to a dental student. The shadows are pretty impressive in this game. It's actually interesting. Because when I was talking to Jick there at PAX, they had mentioned how, while it appears to all be 2D, this is written in, hey there, witch named Marwin. This is all in Unity, and this is actually a 3D engine. So what they were saying was that it's interesting because in a 3D world with all these 2D objects inside of it, so that's how they're able to get, I guess, this nice lighting. Because, well, it's actual 3D lighting, or 3D lighting in a 2D world, sort of. Let's open this last treasure chest for 1,287 meat. That was worth it. Alright, let's head on out of town. We got almost more than 7,000 meat now, though, so that's nice. Wait, what's new in my inventory? Oh, these loose teeth, skull chips, all that good stuff. Now these ghost pickles, I thought those were the objects that makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning into a spooky ghost. Wow, sells for 300 meat too. That's pretty good. Let's get out of here. Now, we could head on up to the old mission. I guess, well, we could go to the railroad camp and complete that quest, which would let us get through the mountains, I imagine. Which is where the Necromancer went, apparently. The desolate, lonesome coast. Now, we could also go up here and figure out what's going on up this way. Before we do that, I think that's what we should do. If we can find a Dynamite Dance Discount Dynamite Dare House, let's go there now. If we can find ourselves a nice glass orb, we can perform a ritual in the graveyard. Dynamite Dan. Wow, he sells a year's worth of dynamite. We already have one of those, but if we wanted, we could have a whole nother year's supply. In the meantime, I think we should buy his remaining stock of regular dynamite. Probably worth it. Alright, well, let's keep on trucking. Purple Boat was having a blast tunneling through newspaper. Wow. Notice a campsite off in the distance. Appears to be very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Let's head to the destroyed campsite. That is not on the way. Knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also note that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Alright, well, let's take that potted meat. The tent is a real mess. Looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. Yikes, you think this maybe used to be a person? Or diagnosis doc? Cause of death? Hit by a freight train. The only tracks I see are cow tracks, though. Could have been cows, I suppose. There's a leg missing, though. Cows aren't meat eaters. Well, neither are trains. Cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Let's follow them, though. Follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they suddenly stop. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Well, darn. Alright, on to the old mission. Well, here's an unusual sight. An old boat out in the middle of the desert. If this were a beach, you could call it beached, but you can't call it deserted because there's someone in it. That someone's a skeleton wearing a helmet with horns on it. He looks pretty bored and is idly polishing the dragon-headed prow of his ship. I think maybe he's been here for a very, very long time indeed. Appears to be a Viking skeleton. We could hornswoggle him, though, and pickpocket. That's, well, unlikely. I mean, he isn't actually wearing any clothes except maybe some. They aren't going to have intact pockets. And anyway, what would a skeleton have in his pockets worth stealing? What are you doing? You're going for it anyway? Okay, I have no idea how you managed to steal that skeleton's gold tooth without him noticing, but I can't deny that I'm impressed. Alright, nice. Alright, the old mission. Let's see if there's anything in here. A tuna cactus. We don't have foraging 2, so we can't get anything out of that. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Oh, that's a relic case with a spot for a skull. I do have a skull. Okay, spot for a finger bone. Spot for a pelvis. Well, we got the skull. Pew, pew. Sorry, the catacombs are off limits. Oh, but I've always wanted to see a catacombs. Not without Sister Mary's permission. Which, she's the only other nun here. Aha. Well, unless that was her over here. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took him. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. Cardinal will be here any minute. What am I gonna do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Ass. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission? To protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Mary? Memento Mary? Shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back the relics? Yeah, and if they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. How much time is there? Well, actually he's up months overdue, so he's probably not all that urgent, but still. Taco buffet attack. That sounds dangerous. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought him back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the Cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Alright, let's head down into the catacombs and fight some saints. Good luck down there. Submission catacombs. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty though. Carelessly balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Let's kick it. Sure, there's a lot of them, and they're real mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Yeah, let's kick them. I'm serious. Got the jump on them this time. Let's do the shooting, Annie. Shoot wildly into the air. Got 2 of them. Then maybe do the shotgun thing. Deal some general damage. Ooh, that's some damage. Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this one off. This one's pretty low, but... Are there 2 there? No. Now, I can finish off this guy who got 37 health instantly. Because I'm not going to finish this guy off. Well, I may have wanted to heal up Ass Masterson. He actually he could die. Oh no. First thing you continue. That's our first death. Got your ass kicked all the way up the stairs. Gain effect. Angry. Dang. Alright, well, I guess we can try that again. Yeah, let's kick this pile of skulls. I'm serious. I don't think the shooting Annie was the best option there. I'm going to use this strong medicine first, which maybe will let me get these guys closer to dead. 33 to 34 damage. Perhaps I could use some dynamite. Now, the dynamite's not so good. It's too bad the dynamite doesn't hit most of the targets. Might as well just... shoot this nearest guy. Shoot everyone with the shotgun. No effect this time. I guess because I drank that potion. Their mysticality ain't so strong anymore. Let's shoot this man. You noticed I started listening to Muller Rock before I had a chance to type it in? Well, yeah. I got a direct line. Just don't realize it. Alright, Alice here will finish off those 2 skills. No damage from these guys. Pistol attack right there. He's nearly done. Kaboom. Alright, then we can finish off this guy. Put the cowboy hat on top of the sheriffs. Well, problem there is that, wow, this guy's got minus 15 health. Interesting that it shows that. Good to finish this guy off with the bone saw. Problem with the flipping the hats is that the sheriff's hat is smaller than, or yeah, the sheriff's hat is smaller. I could try it, but it just doesn't sit as well on top of my head overall. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Sounds pretty tasty. Ha! Even 5 heads aren't better than this one. Mr. Cowdy up. We got some skull chips and some loose teeth. Nice. Skull has a gold tooth. I'm gonna take it. That one's twitching. I'm gonna be fighting it. Might as well shoot it right in the face. And then bone saw. Get to work, Alice. Chop that bone. Really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. He claimed its only possession as a reward. Skull tooth. And we leveled up and got some moxie. Skull sitting at a weird angle. Guess that's notable for some reason. Let's look underneath it. A souvenir spoon. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. Does it do anything? Plus 3 moxie in it, or offhand. Is not quite. Well, I guess moxie's good for shooting. This ain't helping us for shooting. Let's switch it out. Skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Skull's whispering at you. It just sounds like gibberish, though, really. Creepy gibberish. Empty alcove. Alright, let's insert our skull there. Nice. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. Let's pick it apart with our pickaxe. Center of the pile, you unearth a skull. Shiny black stone. Make more noise than stones usually do. It's a creepy whispering stone. It's only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. Alright. These bones are jiggling. So I guess let's fight them. Wow. Skeleton with 2 skulls. My strong medicine. Then we'll shoot him. Boom. And bone saw, I guess. Might as well. Doc Alice saws the skeleton with 2 skulls to pieces. That's a life hack right there. Or an undead hack. You won. That's what you get, you dumb old skeleton. Got some skeleton bones. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. This way to the Paseo de Santo. It's a plaque. Here lies St. Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him with a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Jeez, they really know how to build some heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Well, let's open it up. Grunt and strain forced the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let's wake him up, though, because why not? Whoa, he is huge. It's St. Beefus. Drink our potion. Now, I can whip him, too, to get some damage, some poison damage on him. Probably a good start. Wait, can Alice just chop him to bits? That sounds like she Hashtag winning. Alright, well that's easy, I guess. The bigger they are, the harder they are to excommunicate. The harder they excommunicate. Just to tally up, we got St. Beefus' finger. St. Beefus was so big that he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. St. Beefus' thigh. His legs were so big he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. 2 muscle and plus 10 maximum HP. Alright, well that was easy. Wait, what did it say there? That's one saint who won't be performing any more miracles. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. It's a plaque. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. Dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Spooky. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. Let's reassemble her. Hey, pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Let's fight them. Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Alright, well. Each one seems to have about 40 some health. So I'm gonna drink my potion. I think I'm gonna target the skill first. It seems like that's the one most likely to hurt me real bad. I'm gonna shoot everything with the shotgun. Ooh, they're all healing up. Right leg bones attacking me. Pelvis twirls meaninglessly. Alright, seems like maybe one of these guys might have been the torso, might have been the skull. One of them was healing everything else. Now she does 7 damage anyway, so I'm gonna just shoot the torso. Well, that didn't quite work, but use the shotgun. That should finish off the right arm bone and the skull. The ribcage healing the other parts. So yeah, if you can finish that off, that'd be ideal. Let's shoot it. Let's finish it off. And we'll use that scatter gun. Oh, blast with light. No damage though. I think I might be slightly over leveled or something, because I'm just murdering these things. Now, I might as well just start chopping them to pieces at this point, because my shotgun's not going to finish them off in less than 2 turns, so do that. Next turn, I'll be able to shoot one of them, and she'll be able to chop one up. We'll be all done. Yeah, the strong medicine seemed quite OP. +5 to all stats. Like, it was changing it from me getting murdered to me just not taking damage. Strong medicine is extremely strong. Leveled up. Got our gumption up. Got the skull. Skull has a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Santa's Cortada's skeleton. And got a ring. This ring makes it feel like it can be in multiple places at once. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down in her little notebook. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of some sort. And she became stronger. Nice. So maybe she'll do 10 damage. Maybe 9 now. Way to go. Yeah, maybe learning it early was to our advantage. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating the Pope, but there were some kind of bureaucratic issues. They weren't able to unbeatify him. Weird. I am a Pope. Seriously. Saint Pope stands faithfully behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. They unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Let's fight him then. Alright, well, St. Pope's gonna eat it once I take my strong medicine. Or maybe it's not a strong medicine, maybe it's strong medicine. Medicine to make me strong, as opposed to just a medicine that is strong. My Moxie's 16. That's really high, in my opinion. Well, I guess, why? Why did I even bother? Because I could just saw them to pieces. This game is pretty ridiculous, but also it's pretty fun simultaneously. St. Pope died. Put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all. Glamour up, we got the Pope's pelvis, and the fake Pope hat. The audacity. +2 armor, +2 moxie. Hooray. Well, I'm thinking that if it's +2 moxie, right? Oh, this is +3 moxie. Never mind, I was going to put on this Pope hat. I'll put it on just for a second, because can't really complain about +3 moxie, though. Having the extra armor might be nice, but, I mean, once we take our strong medicine, it seems like we don't ever take any damage, so I don't know. Might as well just head on upstairs again. This is how anyone would walk. Look inside this coffin again. It's still empty. Good luck. Alright, well, I think we got all our relics. The skull of Santa Cartata. Lock the skull back into the glass prison. It seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. Return the finger bone to St. Beefus. Return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. Native Americans didn't use the word magic, they used medicine instead. If the shaman had strong medicine, they weren't talking about penicillin, they meant his spiritual powers were potent. Well, ain't that dandy? Maybe that explains our strong medicine. Return the pelvis of St. Pope in here. Pop the Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary's pleased as punch. You've recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be. Thank you. Glad to have helped, sister. Must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but these boots look like they might fit you. Got some silk nun's boots. Cool. See how they compare to our work boots. +1 armor, +1 maximum AP. Well, extra moxie. I'm always gonna go for extra moxie, so. Out we go. Fixed everything up at the old mission. Check out the Big Apple. Sound gunfire draws your attention. Cautiously, to where you find Goblin shooting a large pistol at some boulders. Sound gunfire and ping and ricochets filling the area. The Goblin doesn't hear you approach. Let's talk to it. Are you using to me? Oh, yes, hello, what? Hello! The rocks, why to shooting them? For practices, the cracks and rocks as to shooting for a crack shot. Aye, to seeing. Let's hornswoggle this Goblin. You do look very good at shooting. Can you to hitting that mostly small crack on the rock over there? A fire one, a difficult shooting. I will try. As the Goblin concentrates on making the shot, you rifle through his gear and pilfer his lunch. Got ourselves a Goblin sandwich. It's pretty good. Alright. As you reach the center of the clearing, you're simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. Can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? The 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Doesn't smell any better up close. Well, let's clean it up. Make a little dent in it. Let's keep digging. How? Oh, there was some sort of message there, but I missed it. Quite a bit smaller than it was before. Let's keep cleaning it up. Wow, this is gonna level me up all the way. Make a little dent in it. Ooh, Hooray, we cleaned up the road apple. You know, I'm sure there are more fun ways to get a little exercise. Blech. Alright, well. How are their opponents first? Alright, well. Let's go to the rescue mission. Cross paths with Wandering Sally again. Howdy, ass. Interested in trading? Well, it sounded like a delicious meal, Candy Gambler, so good that it tasted good, too. Let's see what Wandering Sally's got for us today. Blank postcard. There must be something about these postcards, because we didn't seem to get anything from the previous one, but maybe if we send enough. Buy some more of this dynamite. Don't really need the rest of this stuff, though. Out we go, then. You have running with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line come to life. You can either fight, take off with pony spur, or surrender. Let's hold our nose and fight it. Get ourselves some stinky snake skin. Great Western turlet snake. It's got 68 health. Let's drink a potion. We got Moxie 31 versus its 15. You drink this, we'll be 36 against 15. Which is a bonus 21 damage. Turn him into a stinky belt, absolutely. Oh, I should have checked about whipping him with the snake, because that usually seems to do a lot against snakes. Yeah, it's still only 20 damage. I guess that was just those other ones were pretty low level. Well, we can finish it off with another pistol shot. Phew, good thing it wasn't as strong as it smelled. Got some grit. Got snake liver and snake spleen. You elect not to keep the skin from this one. Alright, let's take these gin blossoms. Gosh, a real life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Ass Masterson. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. I'm gonna have some water because my throat's feeling awfully parched. And my lips, even, for that matter. Generally feeling parched. Portable potables. Alright, well, let's see if she's got any errands that she needs run. Funny you should ask, I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here. But I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. I'll be right back with it. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find out. Can't buy anything from her. There we go. That's disappointing, but I trust you to keep your promise. Geez, you don't have to guilt trip me. Let's buy some medical supplies, see what she's got. Broken leg pills. You're not sure we're just a stranger. Do these work at all, or that they only work on legs? I'm gonna buy these broken leg pills. They seem oddly specific. This tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing that's great to use all the time. Increases your armor by 5. Maximum HP by 10. promises to increase the volume and viscosity of your blood. Alright, well, that leg medicine seems good. Alright, let's head to the Humming Cave. See a wagon broken down by the side of the road. Well, if we're being honest, getting attacked by horrible monsters is probably more likely what happened than a simple mechanical failure. You dismount and investigate. Most of the easy pickings have predictably already been picked, easily. There's still a safe in there that's presumably too heavy for the scavengers to move. Well, we can't safe crack, so let's leave it be. Huh, these rocks are weirdly organized. I don't hear no humming yet. I want to move some of these rocks. Might be able to push this over. Let's try it so as to block this here hole. Heave ho, that ought to keep that snake at bay. Wow, what is that thing? Looks like a tuning fork. Whoa! What in the world? It's a bizarre ruin. Oh boy. Things are about to get more bizarre. This looks dangerous. I guess we're on a spaceship now. This monolith is dark. Looks like there was a huge cave in at some point. Weird device. Let's take the weird device. A strange stone arrow. Alright. Yeah, that was a turn I certainly wasn't expecting. Got a stone arrow. Do anything with the stone arrow? Triangular object made out of strange stone-like material shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Wonder if that's any good for our summoning ritual. Now also we need that purple grass. This must be what the nun was talking about. Click it. Alright, let's head on back down to the rescue mission. Strange stone area just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. Practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Professor's house. Let's continue where we were going, but we'll head to the professor. Wait, I didn't see the professor's house appear on the map. Welcome back. We're able to find the Humming Cave and the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Blessings upon you. Alright, let's head on out. Find the professor's house. Professor's house disappeared, then I'm gonna be real pissed. There it is. Off the side of the trail, you notice one of those furred cactuses. It's definitely seen better days. Its prongs are limp and its hairy coating is disheveled. Let's spruce it up, instead of ignoring the sad sack of succulent. Comb its hair and prop up its joints to make it look more attractive and vigorous. And we got some muscle after leveling up. The beeping machine leads to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Let's forage this coffee cactus. Get some hot coffee. Professor's house. Map annotated with circles and lines. Books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Let's check ourselves. Microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Fresh toilet isn't in very good repair. Let's flush it. Take that, toilet. Oops, I didn't mean to go outside again. This device doesn't need to be operational unless its function is to do nothing. Dress contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. It's a partner. Excuse me, my name's Ass Masterson. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo and I sort of followed the bleeping. And let me hear. Well, I'll be. Certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is Elva El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living. As far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As expected, this is one of the transponders. Detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in. You see, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There we go. Good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Alright, we got an El Vibrato transponder. Swipe? Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay, well, we got a transponder now. You know what? You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. Searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I getcha. Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Alright. So this is interesting. There's whole sorts of stuff going on now. Got a whole extra side quest thing. Like, I don't know if this is the whole map at this point, but I guess we've explored about a third of it now. Almost. So I'm suspecting that once we blast open the rocks with the railroad camp, that'll allow us to get to this middle section. I'm guessing that each section here of the 3 will be about the same length in terms of time. So if it's taking us about 2 days here to get through this, maybe 2 more to get through the middle section, 2 more to get through here. Yeah, there's a whole lot more going on in this. This game's pretty long and in-depth if it's as it seems to be, at least. The last section might be a little bit shorter, but just because of sheer size, it doesn't seem as big. But of course, this might not be the entire map. I don't know. And it seems like I just keep walking around and encountering even more things. I could continue, but I honestly want to go up to the Silver Plater and Fort Aldad and the circus. What the heck's going on up there? I figure maybe what we'll do is before we stop the stream for today, I think we'll blow open the path to the railroad camp, assuming there's enough stuff to do in the meantime. I'll go until about 11, and from there we'll see how it goes. Let's head on up to the Silver Plater. It's an old grave off to the side of the trail, or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Yeah, the game is actually pretty in-depth, and I mean, I've got it on the mode where the circus will be the ultimate boss battle. Maybe. I've got it on this mode where it's automatically assigning my experience points. But if you wanted to, you can turn that off, and you can go assign the experience points yourself, which is a whole nother game, really. Let's dig up this grave. Find, well, pretty much what you'd expect. A skeleton bone, some loose teeth, and an old wedding ring. Wow, look at his teeth. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's too much depth to the RPG. I mean, there's only 3 stats. But I guess I imagine you could choose where some of your points go, and that might help you refine things a little bit. But even still, I don't know. It's another thing to consider. And there's also the hard mode with that extra hat that I found earlier in the game. But I opted not to wear that because it seemed like unnecessary hassle. And also it would have prevented us from changing hats all the time, so that wouldn't have been any good. Alright, what can I get plated? Plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. Enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action points. For 500 meat, what else can I get? Oh, yeah, there was another hat. There's all sorts of different hats in this game, but there was a secret hat that I found in mines early. And it was an evil hat, but it basically is just an increased difficulty hat. What else can I get plated? Plate your melee weapon, more damage, or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. Plate my pistol, increase damage by 3. Let's do that. Let's do the pistol. He handed me your pistol, and after a time he hands it back, shiny and gleaming. Reveals a full set of silver-plated teeth. So you need something plated? What are my options? I don't know about increasing our action points. Doesn't seem particularly useful. Maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way. I'm gonna plate my hat. Fuck it. What else can you plate? Melee weapon. Well, fuck it. Might as well. I don't think I can do much with what you got on there. How about some of this other stuff? Turnip? That sounds like an interesting challenge. Fine looking tongue. Could plate that. My actual tongue? The one in my head? Yep. Oh man, for 2,000 meat I can get a silver tongue. I'm getting a silver tongue. That'll help a lot. Well, anything for a weird life. Go ahead and silver plate my tongue. Why not? Matching gun, hat, knife, and tongue. The process. Open as wide as you possibly can. The process is extremely painful. Silver tongue plus 3 moxie. Tongue is actually silver. Well, silver plated. But you'll be able to convince people it's really silver. Immediately afterward, you ask him for a complete refund and gives it to you. Oh man! I got my meat back and the silver tongue perk just for going through with it. It works. That's awesome. That's better than I expected. If I had 5,000 meat, I could get that turnip plated, but I don't know if that might just be to screw around with you. Yeah, free. Free 3 moxie. Now, where was that turnip? Did I actually have a turnip? Other stuff. I don't even know if I had a turnip. Consumables? Oh, I do have a dusty turnip. Hey, I don't know why I'd pay 5,000 to have a silver turnip. I don't know about having a silver turnip. I feel like that might just be a fuck over. Actually, is it specifically? Ah, yeah, silver plated. Interesting that it doesn't tell us what silver plating does. But, alas. I like that there's a space there and between the T and the E. It might be the silver platter, hence the earlier mix-up. Silver plater? In case you want something a little bigger than a silver bullet, I expect. Oh, like an entire silver gun? You understand that wouldn't actually cause more damage, right? Sure, but it looked awesome. Alright, well that's a silver plater. Let's head to Fort Aldad. Catch something out of the corner of your eye. Horseshoe rolling down the hill towards you. Stops at the edge of the trail and falls over with a small thump. Hey, someone calls out. You look up to see 2 figures at the top of the hill. Mind bringing that back? The man yells. We're playing horseshoes. Let's pitch to them with our 15 muscle. You wind up and hurl the horseshoe up the hill. You hear a faint clank and the man whoop and cheer. Guess you got a ringer. Nice. Yeah, I was hoping my outfit would look a little bit different as well, but apparently not. Hey there, Das Biff. Welcome to the stream. We're at Fort Aldead, playing west of Loathing. There's no flag on this pole at Fort Aldead. Oh, I see another watchtower there, so if we had more binoculars, we'd probably be able to spot another location. Oh shit, these guys are all dead. Alice wants to tell something though. Holy goddamn. Yeah, this is a little intense. You have to do something about this immediately. Any ideas? Well, the only way I can think of to get rid of all these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. That isn't very doctorly. What, you never heard of vaccination? Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once or find a way to slip something into their food supply nice and quiet like? He doesn't seem to notice you. Pardon me. Excuse me, beg your pardon. Strategy, privy, barracks, mess hall. What's in the trash can? Smells terrible. Let's dig through it though. No, wait, not without some stench resistance. Well, I can do that. I do have is it an offhand? Yeah, sweet smelling flowers, 15% stench resistance. Oh good, a disgusting old hat. Old patrol cap. Let's see if it's better than our top hat. Hope not. +3 pistol attack damage. That'd be kind of nice. But the +3 Moxie is basically just as good. And we got it silver plated and everything. So we're not going to switch. Another summoning thing. Someone left their knapsack behind. Dig through the knapsack. Cryptic note about ley lines. Interesting. Also an evil looking leather-bound tome. Let's take it. Introductory next max. Last thing's a little diary, which you decided to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. Let's read it. It seems to have been written by one of the Necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers and decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weird civilians. Last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the Necromancer. The entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. No name. Patch pepperoni mold. Don't have the foraging for it, though. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the edge of the pit nearest you. Let's walk away for now. Let's check out the strategy office here. It's a giant map of the region. The table has a little model of the region on it. Toilets are all very clean. Let's flush it. Whee! Oh man, experience. This toilet, the flusher's broken. Yuck. Let's fish around in it. Yeah. Skeleton spoor. Alright, what's the skeleton spoor? This isn't as gross as you think. It's basically just dust. Oh, let's read this introductory next mix. This black covered book, written in black ink on black paper, is primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Next Mix. Well, come on in and take a seat. Enjoy the show. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Sure you want to read it? Give us the grin and skull skill. Yeah, I want to read it. Your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. Got a skill. Grin and skull. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Spooky. What does that perk do? I flushed all their shit. Alright, we got... No, what? What was that? It was a skill? The fuck is Grin and Skull for? I'm so confused. Got Stupid Walking, Silver Tongue, which is +3 Moxie. Where's my... Oh, combat skills. Probably missed it up there. Grin and Skull. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary, so you know what would be double scary? Yes, you do. At this level, it costs 1 AP and it deals 10 spooky damage. Next level it'd do 20 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, apparently I just totally wasn't ignoring this section here. I'm not sure how leveling up these... I guess, well, whatever. So that was the privy. Check out the barracks. Let's open this foot locker. Silver bullet in the canteen. It's only half locked. Got some needles. That's awesome. That means we can get the rest of these open. This one only contains important military air. Skeleton bones, skull chips, loose teeth. Full of human bones. Silver bullet, military grade whiskey, and an artillery saber. Smell salts and an army field trauma kit. Or 3 of them even. Now this artillery saber, 7 to 9, plus 6 pistol attack damage. Oh man. It's too bad we got this plated. I guess it's a little bit weaker. But plus 6 pistol damage. I guess this is plus 3 moxie though. So that's essentially plus 3 pistol damage. This is plus 6. But I guess this is plus 6 even if we're lower moxie than the enemy. But I guess plus 3 moxie is basically the same thing, because then it would be 3 higher. I mean, we wouldn't lose 3. So I guess this pistol attack damage and moxie are basically the same thing. That's actually interesting. Now, what did that... Now, I've forgotten already. What did that... What did silver plating even do? I don't remember. It was bonus attack damage, I think. So I think the artillery saber is still better as long as I'm not melee attacking people. What's over here? There's a door at the back for the kitchen. Shelves laden with the skeleton army's food supply. Let's examine it. Pick up a box at random and read the label. Candied dandruff. Revolting. Brandied skin and mustard. Grilled crickets and seltzer. Pureed dirt. Candied slugs. Mushy bat guano with capers. Dried dirt. Candied grubs. Grilled glands. Brandied ants. Brandied slugs and lard. These gotta be automatically generated. Alright, well, let's taint the food supply with waste. Sprinkle the waste all over the food. If this works, by tomorrow they should all be no more. Alright. Let's somersault our way out of here. And then do a little bit of crab walk. Sorry about that, beg your pardon. Doesn't even notice you. Alright, see you, Mizu. Have a good night of sleep. Hope you've been enjoying the show. I'm gonna head on out here. Grab myself a pair of binoculars from I guess I gotta go all the way back to Buttonwillow's store. I think she had some. Shaggy Dog Cave. God damn. I'm not gonna go there now, but I bet there's nothing in there. Just keeps on going. That's my guess. Got some of them disposable binoculars? You do. Let's buy them. Buy these needles. Because can always do with some needles. Hey there, Emily. Provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly if we have some nails. Well, I might as well buy that just so I have it on hand. We'll head on back out. Now, I guess I should probably head to town so that I can sleep so that them nasty skeletons all die overnight. Let's sleep. You go to sleep. You dream that you're... Wait, hold on. Well, okay then. Drain, and then you go out drinking with bags of sticks. Wake up quite refreshed. Okay then. We're never going to get that silver turnip. I don't think it's worth it. Wake up Refreshed and restored, and hungry and sober. Day 2. This is day 2. We have not slept before. Second day of the rest of your life. Alright, well. Apparently we're hungry. Let's insult ourselves first to make ourselves angry. Call yourself a four-flushed and green-headed jerk. Wait, how? If your anger level gets higher than 3, you'll pass out from rage. I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't push it then, because I know we got angry earlier. You won Splatoon at Dave & Buster's? Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2? Either way, it's still good, but... Now, did I see you declare that you did get yourself a Switch? There goes Jacksburg down the street again, every day. Let's comb her mane. She's winning shyly. Let's head on back to Fort Aldad. Come across a goblin. Oh, nice. Splatoon 2. Well, that's just fine and dandy. Game for free. Can't complain. Come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall, they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. Goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey human! Hey, what you doing? What you doing in this place? This my ground to stomping. This my ground to stomping. Do you mean your stomping grounds? What? Let's talk to it, since we know goblin tongue. Your boots, which are very tall, I am saying? Yes, tall boots to heaven, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming very. I too having no sensation in my feet now. This is fine. Aw, I don't have enough hornswoggling. So, I guess we're gonna attack it. Got 59 health. I'm gonna drink this strong potion, strong medicine. That'll help us kick his ass, I guess. 45 to 46 damage. That's basically all of his health. Kabam! 9 damage from this. Won't quite finish him off, but he'll be thinking twice about ever encountering Ass Mastercy in the wild. Now, maybe let's try casting this Grinning Skull spell on him. Just see what it looks like. Wow, he's got skull fucked. Gave that goblin the boot and took away its boots. Oh, nice, we got the jack boots. And a guffin. Why, it's some kind of goblin bread. Doesn't look very appetizing, like a soft gray potato. Increases your nothing by 0 for the rest of the day. Well, that's just what I was looking for. Yeah, at least it's not a guffin from McDonald's. A McGuffin. Jack boots, +4 muscle. As opposed to our silk nun boots that are +3 moxie, so we're gonna stick with nun boots. Check out, they're all dead. Appears that Alice's idea worked. There's not a single skeleton left alive in the entire fort. Moxie's up to 10. I didn't know skeletons eat. I didn't know that they crap, but I guess you learn something new every day. And that's 2 things, so we're ahead of the game. Heck yeah. Alright, well, that's all dead. Worked out here. I guess let's check out this pit over here. In case there's maybe something. Might as well fight him, right? Well, yeah, if this is only day 2, we probably should use some of the potions there, I guess. But, I mean, it doesn't seem like we need it. We're doing pretty well. Oh, only 1 skeleton? I mean, I guess I might as well look and see what potions I got. If I got like a Moxie potion, a good Moxie potion, then yeah, I guess it'd be worth it. Oh, also Alice can just cut the skeleton apart. Skeleton Rothelman. Brush yourself off, collect your loot, and climb back out of the pit. We got an incendiary bullet, 22 experience. It got us dead out. Plus 9 pistol attack damage. Al survives the scene and jots some notes down in her little notebook. Nice. Can we find any more? Alright, let's hop in. 2 skellies this time. Yeah, we'll pistol this man to death. Now that'll do 9 damage. This guy's got 16 left. I might as well chop this guy up. Well, I guess I might as well, because that way they won't deal as much damage overall. I could attack them both with the shotgun, and then they both die next turn, but this way only one of them gets an opportunity to fight. Got some instant grits. Progress towards the next skill up. Keep fighting. Oh, now we got 3 skellies. Now our strategy might need to change a little bit, perhaps. Now he's got 29 health. Oh wow, he's got 29 left, so I think my best strategy is to chop this guy up. Then next turn, Ass can shoot this guy, finish him off, and she can chop up the other dude. Both of their skills are really handy at this point. So, I mean, she can instant kill a skeleton, including bosses, which is ridiculous. And that strong medicine makes Ass real strong. Got 2 full canteens. We got 66 XP, which let us got Hornswoggle level 3. That's real good. Let's fight some more skellies. 4 now. I wonder if this is gonna keep continuing or when it's gonna stop. $38 to $39. I'm gonna shoot this one. Have her chop this guy up. Instant kill is just extremely powerful. These guys can't even hurt me, so again, I might as well just use the same strategy as last time, I guess. Instantly destroy a skeleton. Have him work on one. Is there anything I can do that'll be more effective? Not really. Just shoot this guy with a pistol. And then she can chop him up. This whole strategy seems to be working great for us. Oh, well now. Yeah, Alice is OP. Got an old patrol cap. And she's got a spam comment on one of my YouTube videos from someone I need to ban, apparently, because they keep on posting the same bullshit Instagram spam. Old patrol cap, silver bullet. Deals extra damage against cows and undead. Interesting. Smelling salts. Extra action point. And we're 99 out of 100 to the next skill up. Has to become stronger also. Let's hop in. Fight 5. Ooh, we got like a captain or something this time. Cavalryman. You got 70. Oh, all these guys got 70. No, they don't. Never mind. I was a liar. I might as well work on this weak guy with Ass. And then have Alice chop up the rest of them. I'm gonna ban you so hard from my YouTube comments. Alright, this guy's gonna die. Not quite, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna chop up this cavalryman because he seems like more of a threat, but maybe that's just my imagination. That's Masterson. He's strong, but he ain't killing these guys in 2 shots. This guy he can finish off, though. Then we'll have ALS chop up the strongest guy here. Then, why not? Why don't we have a shooting Manny? Well, that was garbage. No damage. But no damage. Not even one. Alrighty. Got an old patrol cap, full canteen, hardtack. We leveled up. Strong medicine level 3. Oh boy. I can't even begin to imagine how that's going to help us now. Before it was giving us $5 stats. It's any more than that. That's just dumb. $7 stats. I'm a beast. $72, $67. I'm gonna work on this lower level cavalry guy. She can chop up this top one. I'm not even taking damage in these fights. These guys are so low level. Or something. Oh, man! I say, taking damage? Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot the shit. Yeah. That's the first damage I've taken in a while, though. Most of these guys just whiff on me. Their moxie's so low. Well, their moxie 22 to my 36, so I mean, they'd have to have quite a lot of damage. That means they're at a minus 14 damage just to start. I guess that's why they're doing nothing. That guy's got 55. Alright, well, we'll shoot him. Alice can deal with this guy. Ass Masterson can finish him off. And Alice will chop up the last one. I don't know if I should keep doing this. There's gotta be something to finish them all off, though, right? Plus, we were just getting experience here. Shooting any level 2. Silver bullets. More silver bullets, the better. In my opinion. Means we can get more needles. Alright, we gotta be getting close to the end of this. Can't be more than 9 on screen at a time, I imagine. I reckon. Well, Alice there can saw a skeleton. It's an instant kill, so it's just the most effective thing to do, really. I'm imagining that we're probably gonna get something here. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe I'm just wasting time. This seemed like something that was maybe worthwhile, but it's getting more and more likely this is just a waste of my time. I'm wondering if there's some secret at the bottom of this, though. Like it's some sort of challenge pit. Ouch! Well, the rest of these guys are gonna whiff, though. Wow! He did 11 damage. That must have been interesting. How did he do 11? He's got some sort of... Oh, wow, he's got Moxie 33. He's a lot stronger than the rest of them. Yeah, there must be something at the bottom of this pit. Also, I'm gonna have Alice chop that guy up because he's a real threat to me. Luckily, there's no consequence for fighting people in the back row. A necessary thing. What are you saying, Emily? Has to happen. I mean, I've already been pretty overpowered, it seemed like, at this point, so that's just partially why I'm showing some concern. It seems like I'm grinding when I'm already ground, if you know what I mean. This guy's got a nice amount of health, but we'll add some friction to that. I am an unstoppable machine. An unstoppable killing machine. Making sure I'm not missing something here happening at the same time. All of this. I can see I got some emails. Just making sure. Got an old patrol cap, silver bullet, field trauma kit, leveled up, muscle. Hooray. Yeah, no, that's all just nothing. Notifications on Twitter, probably just the usual. Alright, yeah, pretty much what I expected. Noble and time-honored tradition. Wow, look at that action there. Alright, let's have to hop on in. Yeah, more of these guys super powerful. That guy's got 34, 24, 30. Okay, so more of them they're getting stronger. I'm thinking this is an endless pit. That's just my guess. I need to finish these guys off because they hurt me with the. Well, I guess these guys are doing even more though, because these guys were only doing like 3. But I guess I can't shoot them through. Well, unless I got like a 15 poisons, 15 units of poison. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Too bad I don't have anything that's like a big area attack. Oh, but I should use the strong medicine wrist. Kind of lost track of what's going on here. This top guy is 3-4, right? Yeah, so if I work on this guy. And have Alice get this one in the back because he's doing a lot also. They're doing more than the muscle guys. They only do 3. This guy's gonna do like, yeah, 12. That's just no good. That's gonna whiff. You can shoot him. Now Alice can finish off this other strong guy. I'm gonna give up after this fight. I don't think it's worth continuing. I'm gonna start shooting the regular skeletons. Alice can chop up this man. It is a good game. I'm enjoying it. It seems there's lots of funny humor, and I mean, it seems like it's relatively long. Because based on the map, it looks like I've got at least 3 times as much, or well, 2 more sections that are about as big as the section I'm currently in. And of course, there was the prologue that was a couple of hours long, maybe like 2 hours. I don't know. Hour and a half, to be generous, probably. But I spent at least about 3 hours here, and oh shit, I just wasted that. Oh well. And it's very enjoyable. There's always something new going on. We're getting new skills, new stuff. Not that I use most of it. I'm saving it because I'm a hoarder. Deploy snake level 2. Well, I'm just gonna stop there with these guys because I don't think this pit's gonna ever end. Let's keep on rolling. Oh, I did get them binoculars though, so we see a ranch a few miles west of the fort. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Alright. Yeah, I kind of wish, as Can't Whistle had mentioned, it's too bad that they aren't selling it on Twitch. Because, then I'd at least be able, if you guys were interested, you'd be able to buy it through Twitch, and I'd at least get a cut out of it. And that's not bad. I'd never complain about that. I'm just noticing that my body's not quite lining up with my legs. This is good. Good quality drawing. Howdy there, Pony Spur. Let's head on over to the Lazy Dude Ranch. Lazy A Dude Ranch before we go to the circus. Oh, let's find some needles in this haystack. Alright. Looks like someone's been watching ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Ranch punch and full canteen. No Sonic Mania. Well, hey, like howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. Oh yeah, that's the thing, is that when you buy it through Twitch, you have to use that shitty ass Twitch app, right? So that's true. That is annoying. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man. But yeah, basically. Alright, well, let's buy a weed. Got an herbal remedy. Doesn't do anything. Little pile of random dried weeds. Folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage, stored in garbage, essentially. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave then. Because that is garbage. Can't go in there. Thank you for the follow, Brick Boys Be Moist. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the show. Howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not so much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What'd he take for it? Well, I have been thinking about trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear. Well, I got some of those. Back in the day, like as a kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Like this one? Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? This here hippie camp, strange head sack. This hat's more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. Yeah, groovy. Let's put on that head sack just to see how it looks. That's pretty ridiculous. Howdy again. Look at him. Alright, let's put on our good hat again. The sloppy top hat. Silver plated. No less. What about this lady in the back? Howdy, I'm Ass. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop. Why the long face, Louise? Aw, geez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a damn thing. Dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating bacon school. Fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. We're gonna send her back to Dirtwater and she'll open a store. Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is bacon, though. You know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes to the room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Alright, well, I imagine that we can probably get a bakery going in town. Huge supply of unused fertilizer. Garden. In quotes. That's good. Can we steal their garden? Nope. Can't get anything there. Yeah, and that's all there is in here anyway. So I guess we'll head back out of here. Head on up to the circus. There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Poor lost crate. Maybe you can help it. Let's help it by opening it up with our crowbar. Got a lock and some ranch dressing. It's an amazing poultice. You can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. Increases your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day. I would use that, but I mean, I'm not even taking damage most of the time. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. Crate and barrel of ranch. There is a rodeo clown mounted in the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Not a fan? They're so creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Heh, those old fairy tales, demon clowns and demon cows fighting wars in hell. Right. And supposedly rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. If you'd asked me 30-odd years ago, I'd have said you were nuts for even considering that might be real. These days, I'm not so sure. That fella there is just a man in makeup with a crap job at a carnival. Yeah, I know. Still creeps me out, though. Oh, boy. It's a partner. Northern Clown Wart. We don't have Forage 3, though, so fortunately we can't take advantage of that. As he approaches, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. What's he got to say? Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus. I'd like to run away with the circus, or you can. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. Yep, but if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Why, certainly I can. That's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say, what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price it's a real steal. Well, you got that right. Thanks for the follow, local zero trash. Much appreciated. Glad you're stopping by and hopefully enjoying. Alright, why is the ticket so expensive? Well now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Alright, we can learn about the rides, the games, the food, or Barnaby Bob. Let's learn about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grizzly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Oh, we got tons of games. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We got some of them. Well, tell me more about the food. We got your favorite, popped corn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps, and get this, did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly, more or less. Tell me more about Barnaby Bob. Oh, this boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did he leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right. Sure. You aren't doing a very good job of selling me on this. Hey, why? Whatever do you mean? Let's hornswoggle this clown. Look, I'll drop the act. You don't know who I am, do you? Should I? Well, I'm Ass Masterson, Bureau of Travel and Entertainment Inspections. Bureau of... That's not a thing. Is that a thing? It's a thing. We unfortunately don't seem to be able to punch the clown now, but it does look like we're getting a good deal. It's a thing, a very serious thing, and your ticket prices won't be an encouraging note in my report. Oh, now, hold on, Chief. I was just joshing you. Come on, you know how clowns do. Mm-hmm. So what's the actual fee? 500 meat. Alright, I'll pay 500 to get in. Alright, let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting free. Well, thanks. More water. Let's head on in. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnum Bob Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. Stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons beside yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Thank you for the follow, BBB2546. I am, in fact, wearing a bolo tie. You are correct. You just noticed. Hope you appreciate my skull and crossbones bolo tie. Have my little bandana pocket square here. And my top hat, as well as my bottom hat. Gotta have both, otherwise it's not a top hat. It's just a hat. Alright. Next we came in this way to the egress. Merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. Let's read the sign. The sign says condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. I'm wearing two hats, because this one's the top hat and this one's the bottom hat. And in game we're wearing a top hat, so I have to wear a top hat also. But I'm also wearing a bottom hat. Take us to the sideshow. Well, let's head over this way first. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Let's talk to him. Clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. Stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay, jeez. Most of the clown doesn't seem to want you to go in here. Shooting gallery type carnival game? Let's take a closer look. Well now, feller. I like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and a quick hand when I see one. How'd you like to test your skills against a game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. You go and pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloon behind him. Good luck. Shoot backwards and cross-eyed, shoot from the hip with 10 moxie, or shoot like the wind or 20 moxie. Don't quite have 30, I guess, so we can't shoot like a jaguar. But we'll shoot like the wind. Take careful aim and pop off rounds and balloons for as long as you can hold the gun together. Hey, not bad at all. Not enough balloons for a grand prize, but it's worth a little something. You got a toy stuffed cat, plus 3 pistol attack damage in our offhand. Alright. What's our current offhand item? I guess we had the souvenir spoon that was giving us plus 3 moxie. What's our current moxie? 29. Well, why don't I put this spoon back? And then I should be able to pass this. I'll be able to shoot like a jaguar. Alright. I'm not exactly sure how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. Clear nearly the entire wall of balloons, and the clown is genuinely impressed. Well, I'll be. Looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've seen in quite some time. Alright, we got our circus show ticket. Admit 1. Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of perspicacity and skill. Show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Alright, thanks. Alright, well, let's head in there, I guess. Talk to him. Okay, well, I guess it ain't... Oh, wait, is this a sideshow that we got the ticket for? That seems like the main stage kind of thing, but, well, I guess we'll find out. Test our mind. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Greetings and salutations, fella. This is a game designed to test your intelligence capacity for abstract thought, and, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to instruct you. I imagine this is a mysticality test. Simplest guessing game imaginable. Got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No sir, if you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic and you don't want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. Heh. What's the prize? Taking Barnum and Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. Alright, well, I'll give it a shot. We'll give it a lot, but I guess that's not gonna... Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. Managed to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough to win a prize, though. Darn. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to beat up any of them clowns, but do you have anything here that gives us mysticality? Moxie, muscle, pistol damage, melee, spell damage. That's plus 2 mysticality, but that's not going to get us up to 20. What does our nasty ring do? Plus 1 to all our stats, essentially. Alright. Plus 1 armor. Alright, that's not going to do it. Plus 3 spell damage versus plus 1 armor. None of these. That's plus 4 muscle. Yeah, no, that's no good. Maybe I got a potion. Yeah, maybe. Ranch dressing, maximum HP. That puts out fires. Ranch punch, melee damage. Muscle mysticality by 1. Silver bullet, instant grits. Muscle by 3. Moxie by 5, but decreases your muscle mysticality. Potted meat increases those all by 5. So that'd get me up to 20, but I imagine I'm not going to get... I need a little bit more than that. Luckily I got a stomach of 2, so I can eat this pot of meat for 5. Then I need something else as well to get me up to 30 Moxie. I mean, I might as well eat this first. Pry open the can with your bare hands because you don't have time for a can opener, and eat the meat. It tastes way better than you expected to. We're meated out. I'll be darned. Alright, well, let's try that again. See what we get for having 20. Yeah, we got lots of Moxie at this point. We'll give it a whole lot. Bet a silver turnip would have gotten me there. Well, we got a small plush owl. Not bad. Not enough to win the grand prize, but you deserve some recognition for that. Spell damage. Kid's face here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel and it's on a little chain. I don't know why. Well, I guess, yeah, maybe we just need the one. I guess they give you the option to go based on all of your stats. But I imagine I can get these side things. Our current muscle is 22, so I guess we can probably get our bonus for this guy as well, our item. Let's give it a shot. Hit it quite hard. Got a small plush bear for melee attack damage. Alright. I'm imagining the prize for this is also a ticket, right? Yeah. Clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloon at you enticingly. How much are the toy balloons? For just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho. I'll take one. Got a balloon. It's red. Tell me more about the circus. Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho ho, what more would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? This place is set up as kinda out of the way. What are your plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we sit down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. There's a little hole in the ground kind of a place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Oh. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs in circuses and carnivals. Over their years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Oh ho, who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Oh ho, got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show, it's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Yeah, I'm feeling we're gonna have to fight Barnaby Bob. Catch you later like an alligator. Merry-go-round's closed. Talk to this man selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wonders and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh, how much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. For everyone else, 300 meat. Alright, I'm in. Won't be disappointed in the event that you are disappointed. No refunds. Alright, let's head on into the sideshow. Sideshow's tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns that hang from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around, making everything look even more eerie. Clowns hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. Grins and nods as you enter. Come on in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. This looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that makes it look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Let's look at ourselves. God, this mirror somehow shows you what you'd look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stared back at you from a pasty white face, painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. And the flickering lantern light almost looks like it winks at you. Brr. This mirror makes you look real stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling and your muscles ache a little sympathetically. Reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. Based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, you assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Howdy, Felda. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks. What's to see in here? Well, down to the left we have a collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here we have our exhibits clown eggs and pickled punks. Further down to the right in our freak show, feel free to explore. I'll be here if you got any questions. What's with those weird mirrors? Aren't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. It has to do with the way the light reflects off of them. I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look too long. You have any other questions? About those, people? You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. If you have questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't mind want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk, though, you can ask me about him if you want. What can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us, about a year ago, maybe a little less. Where'd you come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You think a fella looks like they read about him on all the papers, right? Well, yeah. Sure is mysterious. How'd you get like that? Couldn't tell you. Bet you got a theory, at least. Well, maybe you saw something no human fella should ever see. What else has got? Can tell me about these eggs. Traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to them that explains in detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. What are these things in the jars? That's what we in the business call pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen the like. Captured, preserved, and on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come, huh? Yeah, there's a lot going on in this freak show. And it seems to just be dialogue and just stuff. I don't know that we're actually going to get anything here. Each shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Let's have a closer look. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern and colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown up front. Let's inspect them more closely. Hey, step back, please. No touching. Sorry. These shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird-looking things. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and/or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. Three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone's painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Hey there, Labara. Welcome to the Wild West Circus. Let's take a closer look. Pasty white face is painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. I went down an octave? Do you mean today as opposed to yesterday? Painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has the long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it is being painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Yeah, got you pretty good there, buddy. Well, what is that? Well, it ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and stuff. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. Takes a little push button gizmo out of its pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Ugh. Oh man, that guy's got an eye head. This guy's a startling sight. Even for a circus freak show, his entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Hello there, I'm Ass. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Move a little closer to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. Basically what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things though. Reined in a bit, less grating. I'm getting practice. Practice with my regular voice here, of course, because this is my regular everyday voice, but, you know. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what would you call the base of his skull if he had one? Sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. Second thing he notices is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. So, this circus gig, how do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, or understand, I mean. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. Alright, well, see you around. He doesn't have a stool there. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Ass. Delighted to meet you. So, well, perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Ass. I am in sideshow after all. It's an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! He is Hot Douglas. As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How's that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body with 2 faces? A bit closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind. With, as you say, 2 faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, so that much is quite certain. Yeah, also Hot Doug? I'm not ever calling them hot dogs again now that I know the correct etymology. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? The regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. Talk to you later, Douglas. I guess that was all. There's a lady here with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello. Hello there. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you something? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet. And you? I'm Ass. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Ass. Why in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? Oh yeah, this circus is quite fucked up. Hey there, Mr. Hrolgan. Yeah, this is a truly exciting story here, Mr. Hrolgan. Let's see inside this box, I'm sure. Janet whistles signal to the clown, and he moseys over. He unlocks the door on the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates and then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? Some kind of trick, right? Folded up behind a mirror in there or something. No trick. The clown chuckles and walks around the back of the box. He opens the hatch and waves at you through it, and saunters back to his place by the shelves. Now, is it amazing or is it horrifying? I think it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. Let's examine her workings. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. Anatomical learning. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking, come to that. +3 melee attack damage. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Wow, something is real fucked up here. Of course, sorry, it must be a painful memory. Calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes, well, it was quite nice to meet you, Janet. So long. Good luck, Ass. Alright, well this... Yeah, there's some story going on here at the sideshow. Oh, oops, that's not what I meant to talk to. Ah, never mind about these people. Never mind. I was hoping maybe I'd have some new dialogue there, but apparently not. Hot food. Red Hots, calls the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. Let's talk to him. The clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot footlong sausage? I'd like to see the lost and found. What do you lose? A lucky bottle cap. The clown pulls a wooden box out from under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? Puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Look inside. Shiny bottle cap on a little metal chain. Let's take that. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. No problem, sir. I guess I could have taken any of the other things if I wanted, but let's give this bottle cap back to that kid. Maybe that's worth something. Kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm wearing 2 hats because you see, in game, I'm wearing a top hat. So the only way I can achieve that is by wearing both a bottom hat and a top hat. So by wearing 2 hats, I'm able to achieve a top hat while also wearing a bottom hat. Oh, I didn't get anything from that? Hello again, sir. Say, that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give me a lucky bottle cap for it. Alright. That's a lucky cap. Presumably this belongs to that kid, because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they'd hang it on a keychain. Alright. It's some solid logic. Can't argue with it. Yeah, it's lucky bottle cap's worth nothing. Alright, let's see what the deal is with hot food. How much are these hot sausages? 250 meat? What are the condiments? Onions, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, 2 kinds of ketchup, kinds of mustard. Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard? Ah, looks like I'm all out of the blue, sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup? Ketchup and catsup. No thanks. Anything else? What are they made of? They're pork. What else do you make a sausage out of? I was wondering if you had a vegetarian option. Mister, this is carnival, not an herbivore. You've been saving that one up, haven't you? For years. Thank you, sir. Are they actually a foot long? Don't ask. Ask is the better question. Are they actually a foot long? 12 inches? Because a lot of guys say that, but I'm just going to stop you right there, seeing there's ladies and children present. You want one or not? I'd like to see the lost and found. What did he lose? Oh, now I can take everything else. My handkerchief. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? White silk handkerchief. Got ourselves a hanky. No problem. Let's get the rest of these things here from the lost and found. My pocket knife. The herbal line was pretty good. Pocket knife. Might be handy for something else. Take the smelling salts too. Well, nothing. What, you just figured you'd see if I had anything you liked? Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Alright, cold drinks, called the clown behind this food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. Got that newfangled crown corks to bottle caps and all. What kinds do you have? Root beer, ginger beer, sarsaparilla? How about grape? Nope. How about cream soda? Nope. How about blue raspberry? Nope. How about celery? Nope. How about pomegranate? Nope. How about black cherry? Nope. How about snozzleberry? Nope. How about cola? Nope. How about grapefruit? Nope. How about black cherry? Nope. How about iced tea? Nope. How about orange? Nope. How about plain tap water? Nope. How about diet strawberry? Nope. How about rhubarb? Nope. How about lemonade? Nope. How about strawberry? Nope. How about energy drinks? Nope. How about cola? Nope. How about strawberry? Nope. How about vanilla? Nope. How about plain tap water? Nope. How about iced tea? Nope. How about plain tap water? Nope. How about rhubarb? Nope. What kinds do you have again? Do you make the drinks yourself? Are you asking if you have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in a traveling carnival? No. We stock up as we pass through large towns. How much are they? 205 meat. For the deposit on the bottle. I'll pass. Tepid candy. It is very Monkey Island-esque. You're right. It's got kind of that weird level of absurdity. Cotton candy, calls the clown behind this food stand that makes a fwee noise with a slide whistle. Come try this just invented delight. Clown blows the slide whistle again as you approach. Fwee! Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the words. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Fwee! So it isn't actually made of cotton? What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover with. Found that out the hard way, did you? Well, how'd you make it? You're not at this part yet and you don't even care? Well, I see how it is now. You bet it's a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here, can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? No, not as such. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. Feud. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella, the secrets in these boxes are for nobody's eyes but my own. For you, I'm out. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though. How much does it cost? Just 300, mate. No thanks. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Oddly, he looks exactly like the other one. Although I guess it's hard to tell, really, what with the makeup and all. What colors do you have? They're all red. Alright. I'll take a balloon again. Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Oh, nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did you fool you? Grins and gives you a big exaggerated wink. I see. She'll hear it. She'll just hear everything in this accent now. Can you tell Mo Boro about your circus? Really? I don't even care. Alright, see you around, clown. Alright, can I go into the main show now? Interesting. Got all these extra things, but circus show ticket. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to get into the show yet. I guess it's not on right now, so I guess I might as well leave at this point. Alright, well, I think... Oh, that's a good point there. Yeah, maybe now that I have the site and lost and found stuff, maybe I can set these people free. Let's take a closer look. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the other thing. How's it hanging? Do you blink? So, the circus gig. Alright, well, I can't do anything there. No, it doesn't seem like this interacts in any sort of way. I think I'm just gonna head on out. We're gonna head to the railway. We're gonna use that there dynamite we got. We'll blow open the path. Oh man. Transponder gizmo beeps, and you follow the bleeps to one of those weird El Vibrato machines tromping around in the desert. Fortunately, either hasn't noticed you or doesn't care. Let's attack it. Oh boy. Oh, they don't have that much health. Oh wait, is it only one? I guess it's only one. I thought this was 3. But I think we'll hit the railway. We'll blast open that, and 53 to 54 damage. Dang. And we'll stop there for the night. You knocked that thing's block off. Presumably it was an important block because it stopped moving after that. Mysticality up and El Vibrato scraps. Alright. Onward to the railroad camp. Yep, here you go. Find that year's supply of dynamite. Good, perfect. This'll do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger, and so I have some time to get under the train. Yeah, this is only 200 meg, but I guess the thing is you don't have a lot of textures, a lot of high-def textures or anything. You don't have big detailed models, so I imagine they're able to pack a lot of content in there, just text into text and these simple drawings into this, and really pack it full of content. A lot of bang for your buck. I'm up for some hots after this, yeah. Alright, let's hit that plunger. Come on, set off those fireworks. What are you waiting for? Independence Day? Alright. God damn it. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Kablooey. What? Oh, shit. What the heck is that thing? That appears to be a boss. If I ever saw one myself. There was a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy? Standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while I was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? A fight? We could dance at it. We could hornswoggle it. We've been hornswoggling a lot of things. I feel like a dance-off is where it's at. The rock monster is extremely strong, but that only matters if it can hit you. And it is geologically slow. Dancing around the creature, you find plenty of places to stick a knife, widening fractures and fissures created by the initial dynamite blast. Eventually, the entire thing just crumbles into gravel with an angry groan. Alright, we leveled up, and good medicine went up. All in a day's work. Kablooey. Well now, that is as fine a day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on your map for you in case our paths happen to cross again. A new Manifest Destiny Railroad Company camp. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Hey, just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on this train's sold out. Sorry, boss. Alright, there goes. It's now an abandoned camp. Nothing much to see here now. Remains your triumph over that crazy rock pile / guy. Alright, let's look at our inventory. We got some El Vibrato scraps. And we've got ourselves on a map. We can now head on over here to the new railroad camp. We're going to stop there for the night. Thanks for watching. Made some decent progress. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of make some more progress and explore the other side of the mountains there now that we've got this blasted open tomorrow. So on that note, I'll say goodnight. And I will see you all, well, maybe tomorrow, yeah. Good night.